Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel, and we've got lots to tell you today.
You worked tirelessly to create a better world, a better global community for all of us, and we thank you and celebrate you tonight.
You're playing a critical role for our future and that of our children. Seeing our world through the lens of community is so important, because we need to redraw the lines of how we engage with each other, both online and off. Please bring in your hands and how we engage with each other. Hold your nose together. It can train us to be kind. She's going to wipe the sweat from your hands down the leg.
But when the bad outweighs the good, for many, whether we realise it or not, it erodes our ability to have compassion and our ability to put ourselves in someone else's shoes. Because when one person buys into negative someone, the effects are felt exponentially. It's time to not only reflect, but act.
Now we're just 6 months out from election day, and today
I thought this was about the time.
Registration day.
And now it's about voting. Earlier it's about online
page.
election
of our lifetime.
I mean, there's just no direction, and you're going to direct
our values are put into action and our voices are heard. Your voice is a reminder that you matter.
And your voice is a reminder.
And you deserve to be heard.
This election, I'm not going to be able to vote here in the US. But many of you may not know that I haven't been able to vote in the UK.
You have, Harry. You're just not
As we
supposed to.
approach this November, it's vital that we reject hate speech, disinformation, and online negativity.
Oh, that's it. Meghan goes Muslim next. I tell you.
We should challenge ourselves to build communities of compassion.
Tonight, it reminds us how
power.
important it is to watch out for each other, to care for each other, and to inspire each other. We are incredibly proud to join you in this historic moment in time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really? Oh, hi there. Thank you for coming back to my Big Fat Psychic channel. Oh, I had a mouthful there. What have we got to talk about today? Well, Meghan and Harry. Oh, Meghan in the video. Meghan and political ambitions. Trump's comment. Oh, that was hilarious. Do you know what? I mean, I'm not sure he's been a good Prime Minister, but then I don't know the responsibilities, you know, apart from them being one man for the whole of the USA. So, but I do respect him as a businessman, and he was ruthless, you know, absolutely ruthless. So I love the fact that he has no fear from sugars or anybody else about telling them, basically, you know, Harry, good luck, you're going to need it with this one. You know, it's, I'm surprised he took the time out of his busy speech, but then he was put on the spot by a reporter, so he did answer, and yeah, don't worry, Trump, because we don't like either. And you know, now I know, you know, I actually like Trump better for that. You know, I do. Before I just thought it was, I mean, when he told everybody to down disinfectant for the C1, C19, something like that. I did actually think, or worry, he lost his mind. Anyway, I think he's, you know, he's striking deals all over the place, and I don't think Trump has anything to worry about. Well, I hope not, anyway, because I can't bear for her to be in power. I want Trump to kick her out, okay? And she's not welcome. When she says she's coming back here for Christmas, do you think us UK people are going to welcome her with open arms? Absolutely not. They'll get ripped to shreds. And are they only coming back anyway, you know, as a reminder what a family and, you know, how well or what could be. You know, no, they're not. They're putting in a bit of investment in time, saying they're coming home, and they're just going to, you know, try and soften everybody up, because this deal is, you know, the Brexit deal is nearly to an end. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on there. Let's get some big questions. Okay, so how does she see herself? Okay, how does she see herself in all this? How does she see? I'm going to go for one card here. I'm going to go for pick a card here. And you know what? I might just draw some inspiration. Okay. Oh, she thinks she's going to wait something out. She's I think she thinks it's us, actually. It's us, we have the wrong attitude, you know. She sees herself being able to, you know, like, what is it? What's happening? Right, so around her head, okay, I can see around her head, loads of information, loads of thoughts. She is projecting that it's us that need to change. She's right, she is wise, she is the one. I mean, is this woman deluded or what? And she thinks it's going to be a right time, okay? This is how she sees herself, like a leader that's going to be ready to step in and, you know, fill your boots. Now this is dangerous, because where this is, do you know, it's the video I've just done. Oh my god, it's yeah, there's a group that's not to be trusted, and they're right behind Meghan, and they're actually telling her that this can happen. And there's hidden discussions. It's an organisation actually that she's part of. You know, I would say they're corrupt, this organisation. I would not trust them at all. I believe there is illegal goings-on, financial goings-ons, and you know, a lot more is springing to mind. Okay, it will involve other people. I'm not going to speculate, but it's certainly in this position. It's a very dark group. Okay, who want power, and they're going to try and get the power through her. Okay, so how she sees herself, so she feels courageous, you know, and wants to ask what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no. God, ain't this apparent this? But you always have the right to ask, so we have to ask her. Is that right? We should ask her advice. What was it? Have the right to tell you yes or no. So she can tell us, or she thinks she can tell us what to do. Oh, this is good. So likewise, everybody has the right to ask you for what they want, and what we want is for you to give up your titles and disappear off the face of the earth. Go live a quiet life. And you have the right to say yes or no. So yeah, just as she's asking us to consider hate online and asking us to vote, that's a very good point that's been made there. You know, we can also ask her, okay, and she's not listening, and I just hope many of us are not listening to her either. So you know, that's how she sees herself, that she you know, she has the power to do that. She's got the popularity to you know, oh God, what do I say? God complex. That is it. You know, she's got the God complex. You know, there's something about religion, and when I just said that, do you know what she would do? I'm going to ask this. Come on. Oh no, I'm going to leave it for another spread. Sorry. Been told not to. Right. Okay. So okay. Oh yeah. Shall we see? How does Meghan actually feel about Harry? You know, does she love him? Does she hate him? Is she biding her time? Please tell me. Okay. We've got several cards here. Okay. Oh my God, look, same. She needs to change her bloody viewpoint and her attitude, and she's focusing elsewhere. Oh, all right then, so she's focusing elsewhere and not on Harry, okay? Because she feels she's won. Look at that, you know. You won. I'm so proud of you, Meghan. Oh, victory. We so admire and adore you. Really? Oh, look at that bit. Wants attention. Oh, I write these down for you. I use them when I teach other students. They're a very good prompter. I have to show you again. Me. Oh my God, and that wasn't a phrase that came from her. It was something else. So yeah, right now she's feeling like she's got it all actually, and she don't have to change. You know, she don't have to make an effort. She doesn't have to agree with Harry. She doesn't have to listen to his thoughts or feelings or his opinions. Wow. Oh, but she's feeling left out in the cold. Oh, it's the royal family. They don't want me. No, bloody don't. And neither does the UK. So I see her worrying. She fears losing her money. Okay. She feels left out in the cold. She's suffering anxiety, or he is. You know, we did say somebody is focusing elsewhere, didn't we? Okay, so she's focusing elsewhere, not on Harry. She's already won things, but in the back of her mind, she is worried about finances as well. You know, this is often when you've been sacked, okay? But in this case, she's not getting sacked, unfortunately. It's the fear of it, and it will cause anxiety. And I've always said that their monies. Well, somebody, you know, it's them that are cooking their own books. It's them that are declaring so much for tax purposes. You know, somebody needs to check on all this, okay? But regardless, yeah, she's feeling I think he feels left out as well. You know, I think she's cooled down on him, but you know, that was evident in the last video apparently. Well, you know, he's unreliable. I don't think he's cooperating, okay? So he's could be the spanner in the works. Yeah, I think he's wanting to go somewhere, maybe a trip. I don't see Meghan, he's just so unreliable. So I think he's saying he'll do something, and then now he's saying he won't. Okay, and so yeah, going back to you know, she's so proud of herself. She's got everything she wanted, but not, you know, she's insatiable. She has an insatiable appetite for attention seeking. So yeah, she feels that's why she's staying with him at the moment. But the minute she stops having to worry about her finances, Harry's going home. Okay, Harry, go home. I'm sure the British public will at some point forgive Harry, okay, because it's always easier to blame the woman into it. You know, we're not to forget that he has had a hand in this as well. So, you know, so yeah, so he's probably on a quest somewhere right now, maybe to smooth things over. She just ain't ringing when he's not ringing her, is that right? He's not ringing her when she says. So she must be telling him to be checking in every so often. So if she's telling him to do that, then they're not together in the house, you know. Unless it's that big, of course, you know, you can't find each other. So I think he's not playing ball, actually, at all. And you know, he really did look so uncomfortable, didn't he, in that interview. I mean, all I can say is it's just Megantics again. Ooh, right, so the Sun. So, oh, I'm seeing a trip overseas. Did I just say he was going somewhere? So it must be he's either out the country or he is going home. And he hasn't given up hope. Okay, so, but the happiness, it's not a happy occasion, so it's not a celebration. However, if he bumps into a group of people, where's this going? Where's this going? Right, so he's seeing people, but not in a celebratory way, but then it's not going to be as bad as he worries about. So he made a worry that, you know, going home, nobody's gonna, you know, welcome him with open arms. I just think that, you know, he needs to listen. He needs to be sat down with his family, and everybody should be able to, in a healthy manner, put forward their concerns. But right now, it's like he's in a cult, you know. He's brainwashed by this woman, and I think every time he starts to feel some change, like something maybe not right, every time he starts to feel a bit bloody human, then this is going to start causing issues between them both, okay? Because he's not seeing her too bad, you know. He's making excuses for her, describing situations, you know, he's emotionally blackmailing everybody, basically. But the royal family, well, they've just had enough, but I understand where they're coming from, you know. They're keeping those lines of communications, any lines, whether it's money, you know, whatever it is, they're still keeping their way in, because of course they are really worried about him, you know, they are. So yeah, Harry go home, and Meghan's antics, just unbelievable. Anyway, so we'll just leave it on one more thing, okay? I love doing this. What is the Markles' big next headline, please? Come on, be clear. We'll take one here, and I'm going to do two there. Actually, no, I'll just pick that one. And what's it all about? Alfie. Well, someone's feeling pretty proud of themselves. Absolutely. But, you know, she just thinks she's on a way in. She's climbing higher and higher and higher. Unbelievable. However, you know, it's proud and constructive. Do you know what? I'm seeing like a building site. A building site. Guess what the building site is? And we're on about the next big headline, yeah? Work being done on travel list, okay, or work being done, a construction site of things. But she'll be very pleased, you know, because it's had her input in it. Let's get to this one. Oh, something with her dad, okay, so the Emperor is her father, and, well, he has his armour, okay, so he is more than capable of dealing with his daughter, okay. So you could see some talks between her and him, or stories, you know, that they could be talking, because this lead up to this court case, I'm not even sure it's going to happen, you know. I really do think she will pay the bill and, you know, cancel it. She's going to lose out financially, but she'd rather that. She'd rather lose face than be, you know, categorically proven, pinned down for lies that she's made in the past. So, yeah, so I say there's communication between her and her father, but I also see a construction site or construction monies or things, and the emperor is a guy of authority, so somebody is going to be announcing. He looks like he's announcing. I'm not sure he's checking, but he's announcing something. So I'm getting a father figure as well. So, you know, I mean, really, if I look at it, three things. So, her dad, his dad, and then him? No, somebody's coming to take him on. No. He's going to get challenged anyway. So yeah, you could hear something about Travelist as well. I don't know why that's popping into my head, but probably about financial expenditure and how much it costs and all this lot. So right then, so and this last one for you, this is what I'm going to leave us all with. Assumptions are made so fast and unconsciously most of the time because we have agreements to communicate this way. So maybe we do, you know, assume things. And I suppose we do, because when you assume things, you could be talking about something and just assume, you know, go along with it and assume you actually know what they're on about without it being said. Does that make sense? We have agreed that it is not safe to ask questions. Oh, right, so we're feeling uncomfortable. Oh, God, does that ring a bell? These things will make us feel uncomfortable at times. So yeah, we feel it's not safe to ask questions. That's right, really, because, you know, if you went to question somebody, well, it just could go. Usually, it goes wrong in so many ways. So, you know, when people are talking to me or telling me something, I take everything with a pinch of salt, and I just don't question people. You know, I just let them get on with it. If I question people all bloody day, I'd never get outdone. So we have agreed that if people love us, they should know what we want or how we feel. So are we assuming then that if people love us, they should know what we want or how we feel? Maybe that's how she feels towards Harry, or maybe her dad. You know, she's hurt, she's upset, she's vulnerable, she's scared. Yeah. No, Meghan. No, Meghan. You're not scared at all. She's just expecting people to be able to read her mind and what's going on. But unfortunately, I'm not sure that she knows what's going on in her mind, because she just skips from one thing to another, never actually completing anything. There's an old fable called The Hare and the Tortoise. That was it. Well, I need to go on. And basically, you know, the tortoise, it was a race. The hare wanted the race. Come on, he said. Yes, you can go. So the tortoise knew that he didn't have the strength or the fastness of this hare, but he agreed to it anyway. Well, while the tortoise moved a millisecond, a millimetre, he kept going all the way. But the hare, thinking that he had everything under control and it was a sure thing, got distracted, was messing about, and in the end, it was the tortoise who won the race. So, yeah, that is an analogy. Why is that analogy? Why the hell would I say that? Because Meghan's just dancing about all over, and I think she's the hare. And while she thinks she's got it all sewn up and everything, she actually hasn't. Because Harry is actually the tortoise, and believe it or not, you know, appearances, he can put his foot down. And he does have strong feelings. And now he's got no one to argue with or, you know, annoy, like his family and his brother and his friends. You know, these two are like, well, they're just 24/7 with each other. But in the worst possible context, okay, the worst. They're just so negative. But I think Harry will break eventually, you know. And I think there's one good thing as well. He does go on about his mother a lot, and I don't agree with that. But however, I'll let that one slide. But I'm hoping that he keeps saying to himself, would my mum approve of this, you know? What would she think? And I think his inner voice of Diana, because, you know, he's part of her, so he's got hair blood and probably coloured eyes and all the rest of it. But so maybe he will start to come around. He has to listen to his own truth, because he's not listening clearly to us. So Harry, keep asking your mum what she would think, what she would make of the situation, what she'd make of you and Harry, what she'd make of you and your grandma, what she'd even make of you bleeding your father dry. We know, Harry, that this is not what she would be happy with. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's me done. Thank you. Thank you very much for staying with me to the end. I've loved every moment of it. I'll be back again soon, shortly. Take care for now. Night night. Good day. Au revoir. Don't know the rest. Anyway, night night. Bye bye.